Last week, a pair of Capitol rioters who had pleaded guilty all the way back in April were finally sentenced for what they did during the Capitol riot. And as they begged for leniency from the judge, the two men openly wept. Now, these were younger men, I believe. Let's see what their ages were. One of them was 30, the other was 29. So, prime of their lives, right? Everything in front of them. They were in their 20s, of course, when the riot happened. And they're sobbing in front of this judge, begging him, please, do not send us to prison. We would like leniency. And the judge had to inform the duo that we've already given you leniency. We actually dropped some of the more serious charges against you that would have resulted in a longer prison sentence. So you're both getting 44 months in jail, right? 4 months shy of 4 years apiece. And only a handful of rioters have actually received longer sentences than that. So these men, these young men now up there at the top, not the very top, but towards the top, of total amount of prison time received by any Capitol rioters. And of course, as I said, they sobbed, they wept, because they were so sorry for what they'd done that day. But the judge, in addition to informing them that they already got leniency, reminded them that no, you're not actually sorry for what you did. And I will say, the men, mentioned, we got young kids. We're going to miss the next 4 years of their lives now. You should have thought about that before you stormed the Capitol, guys. Sorry, it sucks for the kids, not necessarily for you. Because here is what these two men did as part of the mob that stormed the Capitol on January 6, 2021. These two guys, according to the court filings, led the mob that rushed the police officers, basically incapacitating the officers. They then crowd surfed their way to the top, to the front of the line, where they then used pepper spray to take out several police officers. They maced the cops, these two men did, according to these court filings. So I have no sympathy for you. Honestly, I don't even know if I have sympathy for the kids, because it's probably better for them that you're not a part of their lives now. Because, as the judge pointed out, you're not actually sorry for what you did, because the judge then read from the men's own text messages where they were laughing and congratulating each other after successfully storming the Capitol, right? In the days that followed, they were texting back and forth, congratulating each other for it. Now, those don't seem like the actions of an individual that's truly sorry for what they did that day. And that, of course, is why the judge refused to give them any further leniency. You bragged about it. You patted each other on the back for it because you were pleased with what you had done that day. Okay, there is no mistaking that. They were happy. They were texting their families, by the way, as they were in there, boasting about what was happening, talking about how exciting it was. So I don't care. You can save your crocodile tears. You can save your excuses about missing the next 4 years of your kids' lives. You should have thought about that. You're not sorry about what you did. You're sorry that you're having to pay a price for it. I have no sympathy for any of these Capitol rioters. I don't care about their situations at home. I don't care about who is being left behind as these people go to prison, because this is what these individuals who participated in the Capitol riot deserve. You maced police officers. And I guarantee you, you're the kind of people who at least some point in your recent history have said Blue Lives Matter. But you've shown that you don't actually mean those words, do you? So don't shed any tears for these Capitol rioters, folks. They're finally getting exactly what they deserve. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.